Hello, YouTube. This is Set Free from the Trap Ministry. I'm over here to share about the spirit of confusion. We have a lot of people in the world today that are confused. There are some confused people in the church, and there's confused people in the world. We live in a world full of confused people. People are very confused today in the world today. The world is full of confused people. I'm going to share why people are so confused today. We have confused people in the world today because they're trusting in themselves. The world is full of confused people because people are trusting in themselves. That's where the spirit of confusion comes from. We have confused people in the world today. When people say, I'm confused, where does confusion come from? Okay, even in the church, we have confused people. And I'm going to share from the Bible why people are so confused. Okay, why people are confused today. Proverbs 28:26. He whose confidence is in his own heart is bullheaded, thick-headed, and a fool. But he who walks in skillful, godly wisdom will be rescued. The reason why we have confused people in the world today, because people are trusting in themselves. When you trusting in yourself and you don't know the answer to something and you won't rely on a relationship with Christ, you're gonna be confused. That's why people say, I'm confused, because they trusting in themselves. That's why. When you trust in yourself, you're going to be confused. We have confused people in the world today because they are trusting in themselves. They're following what self say, do what self say do. Follow self. So when you follow self, you're going to be confused. That's where confusion comes from. When you trusting in yourself. That's why so many people, Christ, when you trust in Jesus, he can help you not to be confused. A lot of people don't want to admit that they don't know the answer to something. Okay. But when you trust in yourself, you're going to be confused. So many people are following self, doing what self say. But self can let you down. Following self can let you down. He who trusts and confidence in his own heart is a bullheaded, thick-headed fool. But he who walks in skillful, godly wisdom will be rescued. So that's where confusion comes from. The Bible talks about it in Proverbs 3. So many people try to come up with their opinion, their opinion. They don't want to go by what Jesus Christ is saying. And it says right here in Proverbs 3 and 5. In Proverbs 3 and 5, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him. All your ways submit to him. He will make your pathway straight. Do not be wise in your own eyes. It says, shun evil. This will bring health to your whole body and nourishment. Depart from evil. So when you trust in yourself and you follow yourself and you do what self want to do, you're gonna be confused. Trusting in self is not good. The world is full of selfishness. You cannot have a relationship with Christ and follow yourself. Can't do both. Can't do both. You got to make a choice to let go of your will and your way if you really want a relationship with Jesus Christ. That's why people are so confused today, because they're trusting in self. The devil is selfish, so he wants you to be selfish. He wants you to be selfish like him. That's where selfishness comes from. Even if somebody helps someone else out, they want something from it. So that's where confusion comes in, because people are trusting in themselves. They're following themselves. Look at the world today. Self can get you in trouble. Following self is not good. Listening to self, no good. Trusting in self. So when you trust and follow self, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. He whose confidence is in his own he who trusts and confidence in his own heart is a bullheaded, thick-headed fool. But he who walks in skillful, godly wisdom will be rescued. So when you trust in your own heart and you trust in yourself and you follow self, that ain't good. That's why so many people worried, stressed out, complaining, because you're trusting in self. You're following what self want to do. Self can get you in a lot of trouble. Self comes from the devil. The devil is blinding people's mind with the spirit of selfishness. That's where selfishness comes from, following self. So that's why people are confused, everything. If they would make a choice to surrender to Jesus Christ and get into a relationship with Christ, they wouldn't be confused no more. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding, but acknowledge Jesus Christ. He will direct your path. Don't be wise in your own eyes. He said, don't be wise in your own eyes. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Shun evil, depart from evil. Then this will bring health to your whole body. This will bring health to your whole body. So we have confused people in the world today because they're trusting in self. When you follow self and you do what self say, you're gonna find yourself in a lot of trouble. Because self can get you in trouble. The devil is blinding people's mind with the spirit of selfishness. People follow self, they listen to self. Self trusting in self is no good. Trusting in self is no good. It's no good. Following Jesus Christ, having a relationship with him, awesome. So when you trust in him and you lean not to your own understanding and you acknowledge Jesus Christ, he can help you. Bye-bye.